Day 220 of the hunger strike. Welcome. I'm on day 6 now since the last meal. As you guys know, if you help with training and you learn how to bless again and be a part of this new intergovernment, it allows me to eat every 2 weeks roughly if we keep making these blessings, these holy sort of blessings or rational blessings if you're atheist. Starting to feel a little tired, which is why I'm making this video sort of in the morning. We have 800 more blessings to go still, which means roughly 3 more weeks with hunger. So it's been almost a week already, so 3 more weeks means I might have to go a month without eating, which is starting to get intense, but we're running out of time with the mega crisis. You guys, we have to get going. Please don't stand by. Please engage seriously. There's a new article we read today that said 20% of all the videos new YouTubers watch are AI slop. So you're starting to notice that AI is getting everywhere, but it's not yet perfect. So there's going to be this dialectical backlash where people are going to start realizing what's happening to them, that the videos are just going to get better and better. They're already everywhere. So they're starting to realize, oh my gosh, this is happening, but it's still a joke. And then when the next version of the videos get even better, they're going to realize quality and quantity of these AI, this AI takeover is increasing. And once they lose their job, they're really going to be convinced that they need to do something. A lot of people will act violently because the default mode of consciousness is abstract negation. We have to, through our training programs, bring that to sublation, or what we call the negation of negation, which is a wise version of integration, not giving in, not reforming in the dead way, but revolutions, peaceful revolutions that continue the essence of truth and create the world we want to see. Wealth concentration is the highest it's ever been. We're perfecting the training, but we're getting some early feedback now on the new training program, the double accreditation. Accreditation squared is what we're calling it, because it follows the notion. That's part of universal logic. All true things follow, or all completed true things follow this sort of self-reflexivity. That's what consciousness is. And same with self-consciousness. These are completed notions, which is how God thinks. It thinks in these completenesses. Okay, so we're building the whole system off of this, is what my point is. And we're getting into the final stages of building the seed of critical mass, and it's exciting. There are still some problems we're going to fix, but we came up with roughly 6 or 7 new ideas today. I have a really nice core crew here now who's sticking it through with me. We have a few $100s left to try and get the freelancers going, and did a bunch of legal research to make sure that we can scale legally. These structures are very powerful because you're starting to bring people onto the movement very quickly, and if you do it the wrong way, it'll risk pyramid schemes or MLM schemes, or you have to be very careful. So we've done our research and we're protecting ourselves that way. We're getting ahead of the game. Like, we might not need to do this, but we're getting ahead of the game just to make sure all of our bases are covered, because now that I've been in court for 200 days and it's seen how human it is and how flawed it is and how it's not what I was hoping for. I believe in justice. I believe in rational systems, but our systems are fragmented. They're really bad. Really bad. There's blatant contradictions, and the lawyers and the judges know that, and I think it's eating away at them, at their good conscience, because we all have goodness in us. So it's not because of pure evil, it's because our systems are ignorant of the true nature of how things should function. On top of that, we're developing the licenses, like the agreement structures and the contracts in this new way. And we're building in there that we want people to start taking on risk and sacrifice to show other people that they're not going to fight to the absolute the absolute dog eat dog draconian death. They can, of course, protect themselves. Everybody needs to protect themselves. But there's a certain level where if you do things, it's really hard to take them back. And our society is doing that to us, which is why we're in World War III, and why we're also backbiting each other and starting to hoard, and trust is going down, and the meta crisis is intensifying within this mega crisis. So what I'm trying to show people, and what historians have also discovered, is that the reason why people like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, or Jesus or Buddha, were able to start movements with very little power. Buddha might be an exception, but he abandoned all that. But even somebody like Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he went over 10 years with no power, of people trying to kill him and saying he was the worst thing ever, and people believed him because he stayed true to the word and he sacrificed a lot, and people thought there's no way this guy would be doing this and taking on this level of sacrifice if he didn't truly believe in what he was saying, that he was channeling Allah or God. Same with Jesus Christ. He wouldn't have died on the cross if he didn't believe in what he was seeing. These are extreme sacrifices that you might not need to make.